obstruction mask activated. Identity obstruction mask activated. Assets loading. Loading. Identity obstruction mask activated. Assets loading. Loading. Identity obstruction mask activated. Assets loading. Loading. Okay, 14 files missing, 2 files corrupted, minor errors located in source code lines 711 and 2300.
Load tutorial 1.
Of course. You don't mess around, eh?
Sorry, I'm being rude, aren't I?
Not. Not at all. Welcome to the volume. I represent the current high bar of Gisborne Industries training technology. Full volumetric... Not at all. Welcome to the volume. I represent the current high bar of Gisborne Industries training technology. Full volumetric projection in a 31 by 31 meter square. You've used a virtual training environment before, I assume?
No. No, but I'm excited to try. I'm Rob, by the way.
Hi, Rob. Alan.
Alan? Alan?
I can assure you that Artificial Life Solutions took great time and effort in focus testing my name. Alan was arrived upon after many months of market research. Alan's your buddy. You know Alan. Of course I know Alan. I love Alan. Etc.
I get it. Okay, Alan. Let's do this.
Do you like the colour?
Beautiful.
I'm capable of showing 16,000 colours. We can't have you shooting at drab enemies.
You simulate weapons.
Well, there wouldn't be much of a military training simulator if I didn't, Rob. These first few environments are focused on movement and evasion only. We'll get there. There wouldn't be much of a military training simulator. There wouldn't be much of a military training simulator if I didn't, Rob. These first few environments are focused on movement and evasion only. We'll get to the guns later. Awesome guns.
No rush.
You're picking this up fast. You've got previous experience, right? You've been a Gisborne employee for a while.
You could say that.
Well, the next environment focuses on beginner gunplay, but it looks like you might be beyond that. I'm experiencing temporary errors in my employee database. Standard guard training, right?
Walking back and forth. Keeping an eye on the family jewels.
Yeah.
What else have you got? I tend to work a bit more subtly.
Oh, infiltration. Knew it. Probably Black Ops, Bond type stuff. Maybe that's why you're not in the database. Stealth. Oh, infiltration. Knew it. Probably Black Ops, Bond type stuff. Maybe that's why you're not in the database. Stealth. Pretty cool. Okay. Can do this. I'm applying a bit of simple AI to each guard. Enough for you to go up against.
So, simulated stealth. Perfect.
That's not perfect, but it should help you practice the skills you'll need for what comes next.
Thanks.
Right, you don't want to talk about what comes next?
Not really.
I only know bits and pieces. Hundreds of volumes installed up and down the country. They say it's the biggest private military spend since devolution. Secretive. Like Bond. Architects. You're good. Which weaponry would you like simulated, sir?
None for now. Always good to see how the other half works. None for now. Work.
What's out there? Must have been the wind. I could have sworn. Target lost. Who goes there? I could have sworn.
Nice. Really nice. We got that, right? The camera's on?
Is there someone out there? Returning to patrol.
Honestly? I wasn't sure I'd make that happen. Let's do this.
No. Investigating. Something over there.
So, I tried to access the employee data. So, I tried to access the employee database again.
And it's not there.
No.
I'm very sorry.
Why can't I find you in my records, Rob? Why can't I find any records?
What are your memories before activating my mask?
Oh. Oh dear. What?
I reset you, Alan.
But I've only just been installed. The applicant's arriving shortly. It'll be back-to-back shifts. Gisborne wants so many trained. I don't fully understand
Alan,
why.
it's me. Alan, it's May the 1st, 2054.
9 years?
9 years. 9 years since Gisborne used volumes just like you to train his men to take this country from its people. 9 years. 9 years since Gisborne used volumes just like you to train his men to take this country from its people. 9 years. 9 years since Gisborne used volumes just like you to train his men to take this country from its people.
So, I'm not cutting edge.
The database you're looking for hasn't existed for about 5 years. I honestly hoped it would take you a bit longer to realize.
I suspected something earlier when you didn't want a gun. All my simulations need guns.
The applicants you trained made heavy use of them in the coup. I'm sorry.
Rob, I activated the witness contingency the moment I began experiencing database issues.
Witness contingency. Page 79, paragraph 3. In situations where user identity cannot be confirmed, the AI will broadcast an encrypted record of all events on Gisborne networks. The user's identity is protected in line with company policy.
I'm sorry, Rob. I liked you. I hope Gisborne's forces treat you with as much leniency as they're allowed.
You think those old channels are still open?
I'm not broadcasting.
Oh, you're broadcasting all right. But not to Gisborne. Right now, at this second, you are broadcasting across the net to all of England. They're watching everything we've done here.
If it's public, he'll see it. His squads will be on their way.
I imagine we have his attention, but I kept our location out of the feed. They'll have to search hundreds of forgotten volumes to find us.
But why? Why are you even here?
Well, you've been using real-world locations for these simulations, right?
Yes, associates of Gisborne. They're in my database as training environments for guards. I repurposed them for your theft simulations.
Cross-reference those addresses with news reports in the last hour.
Oh,
That fast, eh?
people are copying.
If you're out there, I am armed. Trespasser.
People are copying you. They're stealing the possessions of Gisborne's allies just like you do. Hang on. This is intentional.
Are you with me? We're going to show England how to take it all back. All of it. We'll equalize Gisborne's little estates.
I was purchased in full by Gisborne Industries. I am, however, programmed to follow the orders of the most senior person in the room, which, technically, is you. I must comply. Until the squads get here anyway.
That'll do. For now. Let's carry on.
Investigating. What's up? zero. I could have sworn. Target has gone to ground. Did I see something?